Hello, Facebook and YouTube. It is me, Roman D'Angelo, and this is the 710 show. It is the 710 stream. It is oil time, so we're going to smoke some oil. And I got a little special treat planned for you because I'm going to discuss what WWE can do to save their ratings. And the first thing they can do is start booking WrestleMania for casuals like they're supposed to. That was the whole problem with WrestleMania this year is they booked it for the neckbeards and didn't give a damn about the casuals. I am a Roman Reigns fan, and I feel that Roman Reigns was largely disrespected by the company by the way they just had him dump the title off to Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes isn't even a fit uh, successor to Roman Reigns. I mean, he's only about a third of the star. He has only about a third of the star power, and he doesn't have a gimmick or anything appealing to him. He's just an idiot, and the fans that want him to be champion are fucking stupid. They don't know what they actually want, and they don't know what good wrestling is. So very few people that watch wrestling actually know what makes good wrestling. And the thing is, WWE I feel has forgotten how to produce good wrestling. It all boils down to characters, angles, and gimmicks, and they forgot how to do all three of those things. Wow, this lemon tree is really good shit. I know they're gonna have Cody Rhodes be the champion for at least a year because they want to have The Rock come back at WrestleMania 41 and take the belt off him. But here's the thing I can't wait a whole year for that. And I think there's much more deserving wrestlers in the WWE that deserve the focus of the world title or universal title, whatever you want to call it, the WWE Championship. One of those guys I feel deserves the main focus of the WWE Championship is Bobby Lashley. I think if you properly package Bobby Lashley and give him a gimmick, that's the key. You got to give him a gimmick. As he is right now with no real gimmick, um, you can't really market that. So you got to give him like a catchphrase or something. WWE used to be way better at this, particularly when Vince Russo was writing the book. When Vince Russo was writing the book, everyone had a catchphrase, everyone had a gimmick, and everyone had some kind of hook to draw you in. That is something that is absent from modern WWE programming. There's no hook for any individual guys, and they just push whoever the marks tell them to push. That's how Sami Zayn ended up getting pushed to the Intercontinental title, despite the fact he didn't even deserve it. And the build to that match was absolutely terrible. absolutely horrible work from the WWE from the aspect of they tried to get Sami Zayn over, and I think they failed because he's not over with the casuals. He's over with these fucking hardcore smart marks that sit here and watch 30-minute matches all day, but he's not over with the casual television viewer. And that's where you have problems. If WWE wants to make even more money, they have to be more than a niche product. Right now, the way Triple H is booking things, they are a niche product, and they need to be a more mainstream consumer product if they want to be taken seriously in the stock market, which I believe they do. There's a lot of talk right now that Vince McMahon and Shane McMahon are going to team up and start another company. I don't think that's very viable. I think that Vince is in his twilight years now, and I think starting a wrestling company is a little bit past his purview. Shane McMahon probably want to start a company, but that's on Shane. And if he can't get a position in WWE despite being Vince McMahon's son, I think that says more about what they think of Vince than it does what they think of Shane. Because really, if you want to be down to it and get down to brass tacks, the person that should be in charge of the WWE book and the pen that writes all the storylines should be Shane McMahon. Triple H is a horrible booker, and I think that shows and the way the ratings have slid extremely far down at a fast rate. I think like Triple H has been in charge of the book now for the last 10 years, and every year the ratings slide down further and further and further. Yet a lot of wrestling Twitter wants to sit around and suck Triple H's dick and call him the best thing since fucking Paul Heyman when he hasn't done anything for the ratings. Hell, if you had Paul Heyman as head of creative, at least you'd have some kind of creative direction. Right now, as it is with Triple H in there, he doesn't know what he's doing and only books week to week. He doesn't know anything about long term booking or how to build a match or how to build a pay per view or any of that shit. It's like he didn't pay any attention during his WWE run and is just phoning it in and booking whatever the marks tell him to book. That's why I'm sick of the WWE at this point and why I stopped watching them. I was thinking about reviewing Monday Night Raw for the channel, but why put myself through that? Especially since I only get 1 to 3 viewers a day, and like I don't really see much upside to reviewing Monday Night Raw every week. If I was getting paid to review it, that would be a different story. But like just subjecting myself to the program every week, I don't think I'd have enough fun reviewing it to actually do it and actually make it a worthwhile endeavor for myself. But then again, here we are with this video where down the entire I'm basically breaking down the entire product as I see it as of WrestleMania. Oh yeah, WrestleMania. I gotta talk about the new World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest. They're just sticking the title on this guy to give him some sort of credit so he can get over because he can't get over on his own and he can't get over with the Judgment Day. The only people that are over in the Judgment Day are Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio, and that's because they're the main focus of every Judgment Day storyline. And I think that Dominic Mysterio is overrated, and the same goes for Rhea Ripley. I think she's a mid-tier talent at best, but they put the women's world championship on her and book her like a destructive phenomenon to get some kind of clout on Twitter. I don't understand what they're doing, but it doesn't seem like they're doing anything to build ratings. They should be building ratings of the program. I think now, if if Netflix wants to pay lock, stock, and barrel for the WWE's library and all their content, they ought to do what they can to bring up the ratings and bring up the eyeballs to Netflix. At least make it so that the people paying for Netflix can get a little more added value out of the WWE because it happens to be on there. I mean, am I crazy or did they just forget how to market wrestling now? It's like ever since we got into like 2010, 2011, everybody and their mother forgot how to market a wrestling product to people. You got to have people with charisma and people with a gimmick that can get it over and sell it to the public. It's not that hard to figure out. If you've been in the business any amount of time, you know how to do it. Even the people that observe the business for any amount of time figure out how to do it eventually, unless you're some kind of mark and you think it's real, in which case I can't help you. Ooh, I'm gonna take one more hit and then I'm gonna sign off. This is Roman D'Angelo signing out.